guys got to think, and this is what happens. This social media stuff is a demon. It possesses you to do all kind of things and make you respond in different ways that you normally wouldn't respond. You have guys killing people on social media live. You got guys doing this, showing guns. You get into emotional. You let your demons have your feelings to overwhelm you to where it feels good to even take someone's life while they're filming on live stream. Now, little children, you're too young to go to jail for murder, and your emotions will take you to a ride to where you don't want to be. Thank you for tuning in to The Awakening, Real Talk 101, the Gangster Channel, where we discuss matters, opinionated situations that most of us are not even in tune to observing. And here, this is what we talk about. And we talk about the things that we see coming and so on and so on. So you should also subscribe just to keep up on things, because right now the Matrix have your minds in a direction that it wants to go. And then you have a nigga like me pointing out things that you never thought about, that you never thought that could occur. So here we are with the situation that happened. Teens, you're too young to be killing anybody, because when you get too emotional, you'll find yourself in prison forever. And such as this incident with the 3 females into a stabbing in Walmart just reached the media, which we know the media love to parade and parade our dysfunctions. But when it comes to their own people's dysfunctions, you barely hear about anything. And this is why the concept of colored people in America have been looked upon as being legitimate, as saying those people are bad. And the media has helped promote this action, because again, when it comes to us, they were paraded all over the news. When it's them, you barely hear about it. When they are doing the most psychotic things that you can even imagine. Some people have findings of dead people in their building or in their apartment or in their home for days. Nobody knows about. So they don't blow these kind of stories up to show how criminal their image is. So we need not to take upon ourselves to, when we see this media coverage of our dysfunctions, to take it to where we're looked at, or you may have feel in a way that others are feeling, when the media is propagating that foolishness. Because if it was the other way around and they was promoting their lifestyle of dysfunctions and their killings, and would you also look at them the same way that you look at us? But because they don't, we've become the eye of the people's eyes, to where they only see us and no one else. Young children, we have to not get too caught up in this social media, because this is what it's bringing, to where kids stabbing someone to death with knives. Like, what gives them the mentality to use knives and to taking another young woman out, a young teenager, a young girl out at that early age, which they will never probably see their livelihood outside of a prison, where you also have to understand that when you do these crimes in certain cities, which these children, our children, need to be educated on, which we have our leaders who don't even think about or consider the needs of the people. Yet the money that they accumulate or getting funded to receive funds and doing, they don't think of these stuff. So a lot of us get left behind, and I'm sure that they fund other nationalities, other races beside the ones who are really in need. So we're never ever to look at ourselves as being to blame those who are the recipients of destruction, because as I pointed out before, when we are children, we grew up innocent. Nobody's born a killer. Well, some people have that instinct in them, and these are the ones who are ruling over us, and it's why there's war and guns and all kind of violence that's been created by them. Those are your people. But as we grow up as children, we don't grow up as bad to do these things. So we never ought to be looked at as bad individuals. We're just the recipients of chaos that has been thrown to us by the environment that we live in. So we got to be better with these children, because this social media is a demon in itself, and we have to expose that and teach them. Thank you for tuning in. Holla.